Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 11 of the Find You Alpha Overwatch League Season 12. Did I say Season 12? I don't even remember. It's week 11. It's game one. We got High Noot 3 versus Magic Bang Bus 2 tonight. I am Iron Brew, again joined with my casting duo partner extraordinaire, Mr. Macnar Slimy Bilky.
Hello.
Who's also our ref, so he's going to be distracted half the time. Mr. Steck Monster on cams as usual, I believe. The same usual crew. I feel like we always end up together. I say I feel like we end up together like I'm not the one who puts us together.
I was going to say.
Whatever. We do have some pretty close standings in both divisions here coming into the end of the season. I'm not sure there's too much that can go back and forth. But of course, both teams want to get a big, juicy 3-0 here. No one wants to take it to Game 5. No one wants to take it to Game 6. So, I expect it to be pretty close. Both these teams are currently, I think, this is first seed and third seed. Magic Bang Bus 2 has been looking pretty clean this season, but no teams have subs, which I think both these teams usually do have one or two subs. They rotate in and out, so it is going to be a little different for both of them. It's like standard lineups as well, too. First map tonight going to be Nepal. Hoping to see Sanctum. Hoping to see people getting booped into a hole and getting very frustrated.
Yeah.
Go ahead and toss out our prediction in chat, Yev, again.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, unless someone already started it. Someone already started. Uh-oh, it's doing that thing where it's telling me it's not compliant. So who will win? Oh, you can't put bang? All right, I put Magic Bung Bus. All right, well, you got 30 minutes. I think I said who will win. Magic Bung Bus 2 or High Noot 3. You know who they are. It's all the same. So I think we're just waiting for the R's for both teams. We'll go ahead and
all right, we got it.
Here. And get rolling. That makes a lot more sense. I cannot believe you can't say bang.
Listen, you can't say. Well, there's another word we can't say. That's pretty silly. So, you know, Twitch's doing a thing. No, Steck, you can't do that. You're gonna break TOS.
Wait,
we just started.
Wait, what other word? I literally don't know what you're talking about.
SIMP. You are not allowed to say that anymore.
Oh,
it's a real thing. No, that Dylan.
Not enough people watch this. We ain't gonna get. If we get flagged,
you don't know.
I'll take full responsibility.
You don't know.
Ready for battle.
Look, every single Mercy player in this league is a massive team player.
I heard it was your birthday.
Listen, I don't disagree.
That's where I stand. So it's like standard comps, both teams. Ryan Zarya. Double shield actually for Magic Bang Bus. That'll be interesting.
Yep.
Phantom Tones on Reaper. Phantom Tones on the McCree. Probably going to be on the flank. Probably going to find some dumb kill, like usual. And see how it goes.
We see DDR Daikenkai on the Lucio, which makes me a very happy boy.
Yeah, they're there fast. They should be able to rotate pretty quick here. Find their positioning where they want to be. So.
A little bit of poke here. Gingerbeard taking the front there, but they're gonna really struggle to get in either team.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the control first, and it's just a matter of keeping it. They have to come into them, and they're gonna destroy Bonsley Toss.
Yeah, it was just that McCree, right? McCree stun, but they're not gonna push in here.
No, I guess they don't want to go in without their Ginger.
Yeah, I guess main tank for main tank. No team really wants to engage here. Well, what I was gonna say though is they got to be a little careful pushing straight into stairs like that. Because if Bonsley Toss gets a bubble and gets like 2 or 3 free swings, he has Shatter.
Yes.
And then you're screwed. I mean, maybe not screwed. You have double shield. Hopefully you block it. But if he does get it off and you're all there in that stairwell, you're probably just all dead.
Yeah.
Especially with a Reaper on the other team. They're going to rotate high ground here and see if they can find something though.
Yeah, they're staying really well close together, but High Noot's just like, you have to come to us.
They're just standing behind the pillar.
Yeah, they're like, you have to come to us. We have the point. so we'll take whatever time you're gonna give
Oh,
us.
they speed in though. Window comes up on the back end, and they're gonna blow up Bang My Drum really quickly though. There's the shadow I was talking about. It finds 4. Dragon's on the back end, not gonna find anybody. The transcendence
Very late
block.
transcendence.
The rest of this damage coming through, but Arrow is still there. Valentine's gonna go ahead and take care of him. That's gonna be a clean fight from High Noot 3 here. Mr. Trifecta, the only one who gets out on the Zenyatta.
Yeah, I wonder if he had like tried to hit Q before, and then like he got up a little bit faster than he thought he would have.
Maybe he was just panic mode, hoping he could keep the team alive, you know.
Yeah. Which happens, but you know that is a bummer of an ultimate to lose.
That's me every game.
Panic pressing Q.
Pure panic constantly.
Yeah.
Ooh, big
There's the
comes
grab.
out. High Noon into the back of it though. Is that a flank High Noon? Of course it was a flank.
Yeah, of course. But he did get taken out for it. It didn't get anybody. But it did well.
Interesting.
Even at the moment.
And Fox McCumulus literally just stood still and storm arrowed and killed like 2 people.
Yeah, Arrow's just gonna hop on point here and get some time, but they need to get there quick if they're gonna do it.
Does not find the Zarya, so he has to go in with nothing. The window's there.
And they're just gonna walk to the other side.
The Shatter cancels everything, stops the High Noon, and shuts everything else down.
Yeah.
The Science Slam comes out and does find 3. That's 2 big kills here. It's just Bay My Drums and Dr. Daidenkai on point here.
They've got the beat,
They have
help out a little
OT
bit.
and 0% on the other side, so they may as well just give up.
Yeah, yeah.
Reset.
A very scrappy attack, but what works, works. And that shatter was incredible. It's kind of a wonder that I can't keep track of what happens in this game anymore.
Right.
But it turned out in the favor of Magic Wing Bus.
Good thing here for High Noot 3, they swap off the McCree to a Junkrat, and all that means is there is now 1 less CC ability to stop this Death Blossom from happening.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough too. He just gets blown up by a rogue fire strike.
Yeah.
We need a little bit careful with this halt from Marissa. We're actually going to be okay here. Rock does hit Bonzi Class. My Jump is on the back end looking for the flank.
Yeah, Fox McCumulus had his number.
Fox McCumulus, who knew he was wrapping around. Color does have grab from here. I wonder if they're just going to hold it. They did use window though, so.
I think he's probably hoping to when he can get a more guaranteed kind of combination to go with it.
I mean, at this point, I say just reset one more time.
Yeah.
And have High Noon.
No! Ooh. But it did get out the Transcendence, so you know what? It worked.
It's fair, because now you have Grab, High Noon, and Shatter.
Oh, but if DDR Daikenkai doesn't get out, it's going to be real trouble.
I think
okay, he does. He does. Yeah, as much of a bummer as it is to lose that Death Blossom, getting it out before a big grab is pretty big.
Not getting trance away.
Because now they don't have anything. Like, they're going to have Sigma Heat, but that doesn't last. Well, okay.
They have they have the 20-second trance. I knew on the flank's actually going to take care of Baptiste.
But now they don't have a Baptiste, and they're going to speed in.
Just don't let this get eaten. Just don't let this. Okay, he already saw the suck, so we can use a free grab here.
Yeah, it's 2, and that's going to be.
Wow.
The Bongo is going to drop its down. Tire gets destroyed, but
it doesn't matter. It's just Taco and Mr. Trifecta here. They fight Dr. Daidenkai, but
yeah, and that's going to be
first time that a random flank High Noon from Phantom Tones has actually like been like, holy moly.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, he only got 1 kill, but that's all they needed. They removed that immortality field completely from play.
Yeah. So chat did redeem the Say One Nice Thing about Shaka Khan.
Dan! I've had nothing to say.
Yeah, oh yeah? Wasn't this your idea?
I don't want to get myself too riled up.
Okay.
I'm trying to be professional.
Okay, alright.
And if I think too much about AJ, I'm going to have to change my shorts.
Okay, then I'll say something nice about Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan is a hard-working boy who recently got a promotion, so...
Hard-working man.
No, he... B-O-I.
You say, no, he's a boy.
he's a hard-working boy. Alright, so we're seeing pretty much the same thing coming from High Noot, except we do see Bang on My Drums on the Junkrat instead of the Reaper. Yeah.
And Arrow actually taking the Ash now instead for the TNT on point.
Yeah. The damage nerf is a little annoying, but honestly, the shot recoil change there's the thing they changed with their shot speed recently. That's pretty nice.
She shoots faster. It's a little bit less damage, but she does shoot faster. I think it feels a lot better to play.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm free taking Cubby early so they can take full advantage of point as soon as possible. They may lose members here, but the early percentage can really help in a scramble.
Well, that's really what they've been going for, is they just speed their way to point as fast as they can, take the control, and then make Magic Fang Blast to come to them.
Beard living for an eternity with the help of his Baptiste there, but that probably does go down.
Yeah. And Colored, Bonsley, and DDR, they're just gonna hang out by Cubby.
Uh-oh.
And say, what are you gonna do?
Hang my drums on the flank. Not really necessarily aiming specifically at people, but just laying mines into the back line there, causing some effect. It does go down to Arrow though. Fox with a quick pick on Bonsley. Fox goes off the map. That's what I'm looking for. Not those boots.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice dragon. Got colored a little bit.
But Zoloft is still alive here.
Yeah. With base both supports, they could still.
Oh no. It's 56% though. I mean.
Yeah, I mean they're not taking control of the point. Like DDR Daikenkai was the only one on it, and they're just not making their way towards it.
Yep.
Bonzi's just gonna go in and swing, and there's no one else on him.
Well, there's no backup too because Fox Acumus is the only DPS there to help him out. Gets flanked by Phantom Tone, stunned out, and right-clicked. Just dead.
Yeah. Huge props to High Noot 3 here.
They use no ults, so they have 6 ults online.
Yes. But if Bonsley gets another real good shatter, I guess there's not really many to, like, stop. But here's the Bob early. And kind of in a precarious spot, he's just going to get booped off. Ooh, okay.
Bob gets yeeted as well, too, but again, there's 14 other ults here waiting. Ivy finds nobody, and Lucio goes down, just banging my drum. He's tired.
Hoping to get Fox with Cumulus.
I probably wouldn't use it.
No.
Here we go. Alright, he finally goes down.
Yeah.
1v6.
They've got 5 come into this next fight. They only have to worry about Science Slam and the Transcendence. Really, the timing of the Transcendence is going to be huge for this next attack.
Right.
So he really needs to stay out of harm's way and just find a spot to press Q.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know. Are they doing something funky? I guess they're gonna go take Cubby. Or just back.
Junkrat drop, but then they're just kind of speeding in here. The Dragons do go into him with the Science Slam. Science Slam finds 2, but a beat comes out. It's going to keep him alive here. The Dragons find nobody. Phantom Tone's on the flank again. The Crab gets eaten by Colored.
Wow, how the
turntables. But Gingerbeard gets booped, and it's just a full-on chaos on point here. All of the members left, or what's even happening? Who's alive?
There's like 3 different fights going on here.
Okay. Phantom Tones is trying to 1v2 in the back. Fangma Drum's on point against Taco and a Great Dane here with Zoloft. Baptiste and Junkrat versus the world. It's just Junkrat now. And McCree here on coast. Ballsy tosses back, but they need to regroup.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't have a whole lot of time to waste here. And honestly, a really nice eat by Taco. Stopping that grab probably saved that saved this defense here. I mean, Grav is such an oppressive ultimate that just getting rid of it entirely is so helpful.
Right. Need to
Bonzitas trying to make it to point. This is their last brawl. Zoloft going down early is going to be a huge problem.
Oh no, Bonzitas gets blown up as well too. They really need to, in this case with the Lucio and Ryan Zarya, they need to just like speed in at 6, fight on one target. They keep doing this weird split thing, which kind of worked on last map because there was 14 angles you can come at point.
Right.
There's really 1 or 2 angles you can come, and one of them's a tiny cubby, and the other one's a wide open area. So
yeah,
it's a little rough. I think this village map will be a little bit better for their playstyle if they're going to keep with the Ryan Zarya.
Right. Well, and the other thing was on the first map, they just planted themselves on point and said, this is ours, and then really never quite gave it up.
True.
Whereas on that second map, once they gave it up and they had 6 ults, it seemed like they were trying to wait and wombo combo that just didn't quite happen, and then they ran out of time. So, Bang on My Drum's kind of playing the musical chairs of DPS today. I don't find Mei a bad choice here, especially on this middle section. You can just wall them off.
You can wall this whole point off.
Yeah. With Phantom Tones on the Reaper.
Yeah, you can guarantee this first capture for sure with the wall. Make sure you don't die though. So here comes the wall up. 3 seconds there. It's gonna get shot down. Do you think they can test before it's captured?
No.
This is already dropped here.
They're trying to post up on the side. Oh,
goes down early, and that's
he got the pick they needed. Zoloft goes down. Fox McKinless. Now is their time to like get in and set up a shield and center point. But they're still kind of doing this weird pokey thing. Bang My Drums going down. And yeah, they're just getting the picks now. But still, they're gonna end up giving up 20%.
Bang My Drums. Or Phantom Tones.
Phantom Tones actually going in for that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think you should have just waited, because now they give them free percentage by having to wait.
It's an extra 10 seconds of waiting for Reaper to respawn.
Bonzi Toss coming up on Shatter, but Fox McKeon is coming up on Dragons. Depending how either ultimate goes, could really turn the fate of this next attack.
Tapping both DPS and to a Baptiste here.
Okay. I'm not against these choices by any means. I think it's what's working for them, but again, they just got to kind of make a decision and go.
I feel like wasn't Zoloft Baptiste already?
Maybe.
Did they swap to something else and decide to go back? They wasted a lot of ult charge. Well, I say that, but he's already at 40%, so screw me.
Yeah, you know, Baptiste things. I don't know exactly what they're waiting for. And see, they waited for Zoloft to die before going in. They did manage to pull Dragons out, I guess, so they pulled, and Bongos, so they pulled 2 ultimates out of this fight while saving theirs. But I'm not quite sure. I think High Nate 3 is a little timid this first map. Maybe it's not having Symphonia John. Maybe there's something else, but they are very timid. Also, this is the team that has... No, never mind. I'm getting it backwards. So ignore my interrupted thought. See, again, they're posting up here, but they're Sonicked. And head out after they're Sonicked, you know? But I do like this speed boost push, but both their supports got pushed back by the halt. I don't understand this pathing when you only have 10 seconds to get to point. Phantom Tones do get a pick on Fox McKeemus, though. They are going to get to point, but the Bob's going to come in with the Transcendence and the Trifecta. Beat coming out from DDR Daiken Kai. That's a lot of damage going through at them, at High Noot. Oh, but they're going to take it.
Somehow. Phantom Tones, you know, that's what hits there.
That was a very, very close attack.
Yeah, for sure. Let's say I think the key here is you just got to keep Zoloft alive. He's dying so early in every fight. I don't like no fault of their own. I don't think at this point. Just really good shots from Fox McCunis and the TNT from Arrow are kind of melting her down. But when you have, when you only have a Lucio to back it up,
right?
Dr. Daikai is going to be really careful and smart on their amps and heals and stuff. Like, again, look at that. He just gets obliterated.
Yeah. The Noon coming from Phantom Tones.
Gone. You can't sustain through this team.
Oh.
Like, you have to get a pick in the next 3 seconds or you just lose this fight because you don't have the sustain. The Shatter is fantastic on that. Maybe exactly what they need. They find one in Fox McKean, but they need to find more.
And they've run out of the Immortality field. Now they're dancing back in.
And that's the whole team slowly dying.
Wow!
The grab comes out, but there's no one there to follow up.
Zoloft's gonna try to get there.
Immortality field to hold overtime, see if anyone else can get there, but it's gonna be a little far too late. That's not gonna be able to touch. The Lucio can't get there either.
Victory.
And I think this whole third map was just is Zoloft alive? They have points. Did Zoloft die? They've lost points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it comes from, you know,
massive shatter here on this
jeez.
So he doesn't even know where anybody is. I'm gonna kill somebody. I don't know where they are.
Yeah, somebody's going. Yeah. Well, and the thing too is High Noot has the Lucio, the speed advantage. They're a very brawly team, but they're posting up at some kind of weird angles, allowing Magic Bang Bus to poke for free. And they're getting Zoloft out of it, and losing that immortality field is huge. So I think if they're gonna run this comp, they gotta go.
Right. Which is sometimes it's that's a hard thing to learn sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You have it in your brain to play, safe moderation forever. And then someone tells you to go, and you're like,
Right.
So make sure you get Grey Pilgrim on red spectate.
Yeah, and I think I saw
Tony John's in their Discord. I don't know if he's actually online yet.
I thought I saw him hop online. I don't have an invite button anymore. There it is. I can't invite him.
I did. I got him.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So we have 2 CP next. Hanamura, Anubis, Volskaya. I hope we see Hanamura.
Of the 3, I personally prefer Hanamura. I know it's weird coming from my team that keeps picking Volskaya, but I do like Hanamura.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like a watching thing.
True. Yeah.
I feel like I enjoy watching teams play on Hanamura. It gets a little like first choke is always just a shit show. and then second point is always also just a shit show.
Right.
Volskaya is not quite the same. It's always a little bit more calculated, and Anubis is just awful. It's either on attack, you just don't ever make it through the first choke if someone's holding defense properly.
So you're right.
Or you have to do some weird sim thing, or you speed through with Lucio, but now what? You're in a tiny cubby hole. Guess what? The enemy team's got a Junkrat. You're screwed.
Yeah.
Because guess who's on the other team? Banging my drums. They're playing Junkrat on Anubis.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen Anubis hardly at all, which I don't blame anybody for not picking it at all.
It's a tough map to play.
Yeah, it is. Which is just kind of funny, knowing that we took out 2 of them because they're not allowed in comp, and then nobody picks Anubis, so it's just a rotation of 2 maps. But here we are talking, and
oh my god,
we're going to Anubis.
I wonder if they have a very specific plan here on the defense.
I mean, this is the team with Bang on My Drums. Just what you said. They're gonna play Junkrat, and Bang on My Drums is gonna have a field day.
I'm just thinking of seasons past, where I think it was my team. It was Shujifu's team. I cannot remember what his team name was. No one had picked Anubis all season. Playoffs, they pick Anubis purely because on attack, they had that stupid Symmetra thing where they sped left room, teleported to the window, and went across to the back side of point, and came on the back, came onto the back side, and then left a widow in the front, kind of like a la LA Gladiators. So we turned for the 5 on point, and there's a widow just ripping the back of our heads apart.
I remember seeing that and getting very angry. I was
it's kidding me? One of those things they take first point there, but then it doesn't matter because you're still full health on second because it's 2 CP.
Because was that the same game that FoxM just
oh yeah, FoxM absolutely saved our ass
off. Yeah.
So I think that was also the same. I think, oh man, if we had pulled up VODs, I should show you sometime. They're probably gone at this point, but if you watch my point of view, there's a point where I, as Zarya, drop down and try to take a 1v4 by myself. And to describe what the comms were, my comms were, I fucked up, I'm dead, I'm sorry, I'm dead, fuck. I just get murdered and just leave my entire team out to dry. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
was like,
This map
oh
in
my
particular,
God.
I find myself doing that more often
Yeah.
than not. I'm like, oh, I drop because I'm like gonna die, and then I'm like, where do I go
I
from
just
here?
remember too, like after that series, Fox Film, Max was like, "So what were you yelling about right there?" I was like, "Oh, dude, let me show you." And he's like, "What the fuck?" Because it's one of those things where like the second I started to make the play, I knew it was wrong,
but you
I
were too
couldn't.
far in.
I was too deep. I was in way too deep.
It's so good. All right, here we go with High Noot 3 on the initial defense.
Ooh,
They are pulling the reversal
Shield.
comp here,
I mean,
which
it's a good.
we kind of expected.
Good first point double shield map for sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And again, bang on my drums on the Junkrat, kind of a patent for him.
All right, so where is he going to put his trap? Because I personally, I don't know if Steck, you're on cams here. If you, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Put the trap right in this corner and put a car bomb right on next to it. That's what I'm talking. I
Yeah.
usually put the trap a little bit further inside so they can't see it. But boy, if they come around that left side in a hurry with a Lucio, which they have, and make it caught in that
They're probably
trap,
not gonna look before it's too late.
If it's a squishy, they are dead. If it's not the Orisa or the Sigma, they are literally dead in that trap.
Yeah, like if this Tracer ends up accidentally stepping into it.
Oh, dude, it's gonna happen too.
Yeah, yep. Oh,
I knew it. Did she?
blinked into it.
Cumulus turned and flashed. When guys, there was a trap in there. I cleared it.
Look,
We're good for next push.
He out, and he did his job. So both teams kind of poking at each other. You know, Magic Bangos really needs to make a decision. Fox Cumulus said, "F this, I'm playing Hanzo."
Yeah.
For that shield break.
And Era goes, well, ha! I'm gonna play Pharah. Hopefully hopefully his players just go above and conk blast them off the high ground. That's all you need to do. That's like all you have to do right here.
Yeah,
Conk,
they're looking
like,
to shatter their
one or two
shields
people,
and yeah.
Remove the Orisa from the high ground like that. Blow up Bonzo Toss. That's what they're gonna do. They don't have the speed though.
No,
kinda
oh,
jump
they
in,
do,
but
but
on the high
Trifecta's
ground-
booping him down. Actually, he got stunned, but fell off the map, so he was totally fine there.
Yeah, but now it's pure chaos.
Yeah, I don't.
Is on point and finds the Lucio. Still just grouping the other team around, letting their team walk in, take free damage. He does finally go down though. Arrow
Dang.
taking out this guy as well.
I mean, but Fox Cumulus now has control of this high ground.
Yeah.
And so long as the other team can get there first.
Well, they have close response too, and
Yeah.
the important thing there is they broke the high ground that first choke. Now their team can come in through that choke easy peasy.
Yeah. Fox Cumulus is also already 70% to dragons, and they're gonna keep backing into this corner. He can end up pulling it or before they win this fight.
Finds for trifecta though. Fox McHugh is going to take care of him in the back end. Arrow is on the high ground with the Pharah again. Fox McHugh is still close to that. Dragon is going to get down to Bonzo Toss. I don't think so.
Oh, Arrow barely getting out with his life. But they are gonna. That gives High Noot the high ground control again.
But all they need to do, well placed Orisa halt and dragons, and this wins this fight for them.
Yeah.
Hulk comes out, not gonna do anything here. Fox is looking for a flank dragon here. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Should
she's
he
gonna
back
pull
to
them off
point?
this high
That's
ground.
gonna be lots of damage.
And
here.
Immortality's out. They popped it and ran away from it.
Oh, and they caught two on the side. Bang My Drums goes down, and now Phantom Tones. They're gonna have no DPS here to protect themselves.
Yeah.
That's actually huge. Trifecta tries to 1v4 on point though, but no avail. Arrows in the back with the huge barrage.
And that leaves
The
just
one he does
Bonsley.
finds his Bonsley toss, who flies away to do the science, and finds nobody.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Magic Bangos taking point one.
And they're gonna go into the next push with 3 ultimates, potentially 4 very quickly.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. I just want to see Bastion.
I know you
Sorry. I want to see more ball and
do.
Bastion.
There's time. There's time.
Like you don't think about it, like you don't think they have good synergy, but like Ball and Bastion, they both are like robot kind. They got like robot stuff going on. They both their names start with a B. Double bongos here. Kind of interested in these bongos by the attacking team here.
Yeah.
Magic Bang Bus from the bongos from a
Chaka's
mile
gonna
away.
grab 3.
Finds a couple though. Immortality Field's gonna
They're not there to follow up.
My drones, his tower gets just destroyed by air before it can even go out, and the dragon's on the back end too. There's no mortality field
There's the
to use it for the Science Slam. The flank High Noon is gonna find nobody. But Fox is take care of
cleanup crew.
Phantoms here. I think it's gonna be second point here to Mad Venus. It's gonna be
Banging my drums. Yeah. Banging my drums
now.
trying to stall. It is still 2 CP. There's definitely time for this to kind of go wrong.
Moira's coming out. Monkey's
Still
coming
off.
out. There's a Reaper here.
Orb.
Watching this right side. There's the ball finally. But where's the Bastion?
Well, we've got a monkey. I'm actually very surprised we don't have a May coming out from Banging My Drums. I think that May is such a great stall pick on this point.
You may as well just like throw it out here. Not really sure where the benefit would come from it, but
it's something, you know.
Yeah, Barrage is gonna take care of anyone else left like that. She's Phantoms here. The soldier trying to take care of the farm. It's gonna be a little far too late. The monkey's
gonna be
not
it.
around that corner.
Pretty solid time waster though, bringing them down to 2 minutes 18 seconds.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
0 to 2. Switching sides.
Good old 2 CP.
2 CP.
Exciting stuff here.
Initiating match.
I don't know, I'm just on this weird Bastion kick right now.
Look, nothing wrong with it. I'm here for it.
It's like if you just go into quick play, if you're on attack, just get a Mercy to like heal you and damage boost you here and there, and literally just play the most aggro freaking Bastion you've ever played your entire life. People have no fucking idea what to do about it. It's super funny. Like, you just run at people in recon mode, and then you just, like, jump off a cliff into turret mode, just rip people apart. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I was playing Hollywood earlier. This poor Reaper kept trying to teleport into me as Bastion. The second he would appear, I just rip him to shreds every single time. So funny.
Yeah, it's a good time.
If you guys are putting in your predictions, you have 15 seconds.
Yeah, make sure you get those in.
Yeah, McStupidhead making sure he gets his due. He wants his points.
Linda's got 5K in it.
You got 5K. Who'd you vote for, Linda? Did you vote for the Bung Bus? Magic Bung Bus.
Alright, so we see Arrow once again on the far right. We see Fox Becumulus on the Widow. I'm quite a fan of this. Arrow's gonna have to watch out for Bang on My Drums, but this Pharah's kind of difficult to deal with on this map, on this point.
Oh my word, the immediate headshot decimates Colored's health bar.
Yeah.
It does get healed up though, but Symphonia John is dangerously low, and Arrow's just peppering the back of their heads with the rockets right now.
Yeah, but they are gonna make it to that high ground, so...
Oh my word, man, my drums say your prayers, dude. Fox Cumulus is here to play today. Finds the headshot, the second he rounds the corner. Good lord.
He was like, I just want to see what it's like outside, and then Fox Cumulus said no.
Yeah. Arrow kind of a little dangerous here. Oh my god, he finds him again!
Fox Cumulus said no.
Play.
You don't get to run over here.
Play. And their team's just stuck up here.
Yeah, they're trying to
getting free ult charge. I mean, they have to go win.
Bonzi falls. He's by himself.
He's orbed too. He's a dead man. He has no right.
Mr. Trifecta goes down. Phantom Tones took down Arrow. Banging My Drums finally making it back to the game, getting a chance to play.
Phantom Tones
just gets to run into them.
They don't have any stuns for him.
No.
And he's getting. The only thing that was keeping them alive, and you know, Taco missed one rock, and the Reaper just ran rampant in their backline and just killed everybody.
Yeah.
As funny
Defense
as it was
here's
to see Banging My Drums' head get ripped off twice in a row, it does not matter.
So unfortunate. Fox and Cumulus swaps over to the McCree. Very good choice here, dealing with the Reaper.
And Arrow has Barrage here.
Yeah. But the defense is really going to want to be careful with their ult usage, because, you know, when you're on the defense, it's a lot harder. Because the attackers just ram themselves into you until they have ult again.
I mean, Arrow's playing this high ground here. All he has to do is wait for them to come through a choke and just barrage on top of him.
Yeah.
The only value he needs is to find one or two. Find the main tank or something. Make the push not viable.
Yeah.
Oh,
which,
right there,
you got Phantom Tones.
The Reaper. Which is a huge pick, honestly. The bongos are here. Trifecta on the high ground with Baptiste, just laying into them with the shots here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and just take care of everybody here with that damage.
Yeah. But they managed to use
Science
barrage.
Slam.
Yeah. Yeah. Noon, slam, window, trans coming up.
Yeah, they got plenty on the defense. They will have to get it before they actually engage here. They want to get this poke damage out ASAP.
Oh yeah. I will say the attack
come
side's
out.
doing a really nice job with their speed boost timing. It's gotten them out of like a lot of trouble
Very
because
true.
they're wasting a lot of time waiting for everybody to get there, which I mean you kind of have to do. But their speed boost timing, that barrage would have been a lot worse without it.
Yeah, they're trying to go again. This one they're activating in front actually, but Arrow's still there, just taking free damage. Keller gets blown up immediately, and the High Noon is there with the Science Slam. Only finds Phantom Stone. The Bongatos is dangerously low after that slam. The visor on the side from Main Drums is actually finding a lot of value.
And Taco, I think he rocked himself.
Shadow finds nobody because
Only finds the gold
there's a
Orisa.
gold Orisa and a Farah and a Baptiste that are 10 feet in the air. You're not hitting none of them.
Yeah. Great Pilgrim coming out with Transcendence, thinking the fight was going to be a lot more dangerous than expected.
Just in case.
Yeah. Losing that's going to be interesting going into this attack, so hopefully he can get it back before anything super major, because they do have the Blossom, so Fox McCumulus is pretty much going to have to hold his stun for that.
Right, Bonzutas opting for the Diva here. Hopefully, I imagine take care of Arrow once the DM for the barrage, or at least for the rock, gets in the damage at this point.
Yeah.
But he's got to be really on point with it, because if he gets caught out, he just used all of his DM right there. If Arrow's there, he dived, so now there's no one in the back, and he's just gonna blow up their entire team. Holy moly! It was a 4-man barrage and a cleanup on the back end by Taco. Bonzu tosses a baby on the side and gets taken out by Fox McCumulus.
Yeah.
Again, exactly like I said, the second Bonzu toss disappeared from his team, that barrage came out and found its mark.
And to clear a fight with one ultimate and allow your team the chance to get their charge up, it's a real big feels bad.
Yep, and they've already, and with that team wipe there, that's a surpassing them in the time bank here on the defense. Now passing the 2-minute mark on the time remaining.
Yeah, tanks are playing some roulette, unfortunately beating a lot more time out of them. They're going to go Monkey Diva with Colored on the Diva this time around.
Which makes sense, but like,
I
guess they really just wanted to hold. Well, I don't even remember what color. I guess he was playing Orisa. He had bongos. So
yeah.
they didn't want to throw bongos away completely. So
Yeah, they keep going around the corner there and then cutting across. They're lucky they didn't get rocked this time, but I've noticed it a couple times that they've just been getting kind of annihilated there.
Finds a shot early on the Arrow though, and that's going to be huge.
It's going to be big. They got to get in.
The window comes through. They're kind of backing up there in the corner. Phantom Jones just goes in 1v6 on the side. Interesting play. Gets blown up immediately. The High Noon from Fox McCumulus.
They got to get that.
Waiting. Finds one of my drums. The Battlefield goes down. The DM's not going to find it up either. There's a orb on a monkey in the back, but it doesn't matter if he's finding kills.
Yeah, and Gingerbeard's not even looking at him. They're trying to get the Diva. Monkey comes in on point. Diva goes down, and it's just Colored on point here.
Yep. I was gonna say, I mean, the monkey found all those kills, but what's left was 2 DPS on point, and you were zapping a gold Orisa in the butt, doing literally 0 damage.
Yeah.
Now this defense is gonna have Window, Trance, Science, and probably Barrage in the next fight. All they're gonna have to show for it in return is maybe a Visor and maybe a Mega Monkey. I guess Neat and High Noon are pretty close too. It's always hard to tell right at that 80% mark. They're gonna have to find lots of damage here early, but they have to be careful. So if Arrow gets a big barrage off early, this could spell it in.
And again, Colored's up already. That barrage is right there. Even if he dies here, he's gonna be able to come out with it. So he goes down early. They're still not on point. Manages to grab two.
But no one's gonna take care of the Battlefield. The Visor on the back end can take care of the Zenyatta.
They gotta stay on point.
Arrow's
trying to get in position for the barrage, but doesn't get anyone. It's just Mr. Trifecta on the point. Gonna do his best. We need Great Pilgrim to trans and get there, and it's not gonna be enough time.
He should have tranced the second he came back alive, but he's a little far too late.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. But still, that was an overtime, I believe. So. 2-minute
Yep.
time break over your enemy team is nothing to scoff at.
Initiating
Yeah.
match.
Especially in 2CP, where 2 minutes is like 3.5 pushes almost if you're doing it right.
Yep. And they only need 1 tick. So that's a lot of time. It's a lot, but it's also not, you know?
Right.
2 minutes is a very awkward time period.
Mm-hmm.
We see Mr. Trifecta going on the Lucio here, which I like. Got to get in there as fast as you can.
Yeah.
They're looking to try and clear that high ground as soon as possible. Get Fox Machimios a clear line of sight to rain down machine gun tree trunks.
For real.
And yeah.
They're sticking with the far again too.
Symphonia John on the Mercy.
Hello.
So.
Maybe just damage boosting the Junkrat, but
Do you need a hug?
Farah finds a good boop again. That's all they need, and hopefully they play a little bit more close knit together this time. If he finds that boop and gets Bonzu Toss or colored onto the low ground, I hope they just speed in and blow them up.
Attackers incoming.
Losing 1 tank here early can be the death of you here on this.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, but Symphonia John goes down. He's gonna have to walk around before he can get.
Walk on Zoloft too.
But they're gonna make this work for now. Mr. Trifecta's kind of off by himself.
The ground far. You need to be a little bit careful here. The big boot knocks most everybody out of the way and out of the way. They flipped it up here on the side room. The rock hits the shield, nothing happens.
Minute 3 is so split.
He's caught on the edge here. Taco's pushing into point. Has to suck. Gingerbeard's right there with him. And Arrow has the high ground advantage here. He's just peppering rockets to the back of him. Pellet's going down low as well too. He's going to go down here. And that's probably going to be it. It's just picking up the last little pieces here. Bouncy Toss, last one alive on point. And unless the soldier can 1v6.
Phantom's gonna do his best.
Alright.
He's gonna put time out as Symphonia John's gonna come in. He's skating.
Look at him go. Gingerbeard emoting on point.
No.
A little rude, but you know, whatever. Gingerbeard literally just sitting on point as a reason.
Wouldn't that have been amazing if he would have pulled a Zarathustra?
Oh my word.
Oh, it's gonna be this massive.
Dude.
Yeah.
Watch that. You see the diva go away. He goes, all right, free ult. Point blank, just obliterates everybody. Finds the Orisa on the back end. Kill gets stolen by Taco. Honestly, disgusting. Bad teammate. Kick him from the team.
Yeah, he's the captain, but kick him.
Oh, is he? Revolting.
Mutiny.
Absolutely disgusting. Is that 2 maps to Magic Bang Bus?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I got lost for a second.
it's okay. This is why we start the week every time. It only goes up from here.
the best for first.
So our next map choices are Escort, which I guess while we're here, I'll mention that this is our last rotation until playoffs. So this week and next week, our order is Control, Assault, Escort, Hybrid, and then of course Control again. Our Control matchups are Nepal, Oasis, Ilios. Assault are the normal 3. Escort, Dorado, Junkertown, Gibraltar, which is what they're deciding now. And our hybrid choices are Kings Row, Hollywood, and Eichenwald. So that is our last set of rotations before finals.
Right.
And it looks like we're heading to Dorado.
I was gonna say, like, I'm confused here, watching from a third-person perspective, and then I'm remembering like every game for the past 2 weeks. Our captain, we get to like game 3. He's like, "All right, that's it." We're like, "No, it's 2-1." He's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh shit, fuck." But I just left the game. It's like, "Oh, come on, man."
Yeah. Oh, I
I
gotta.
can't even be bothered to remember my own team's name or score, so I don't know why you expect me to remember what the hell's going on right here.
Red. Okay. New lineups here. We have Taco and Trifecta on tank. Ginger and Fox will be DPS. And Mela and Arrow port. So Grey Pilgrim will be sitting out this map. And then we're still waiting on High Noot 3's lineup here.
Dorado. The only map that can be sung in solfege. How would that even sound?
It's just a half step.
It's a flat 2?
Yeah.
Who
says you don't learn anything here on the Find Me Alpha Overwatch League Twitch channel?
Why don't you take it up an octave? Like make it a ninth. Flat ninth. Yeah. Sure. About 2 octaves.
One of my favorite YouTube videos out there is Shane sings 5 octaves. This is what I think about all the time. I have to say, so my second screen kind of cuts off part of chat, and I thought Lindamood said it's basically jazz.
It's basically jazz.
He said it's basically Jaws, referring to the half steps, but I prefer what I read it as. You like
said
Jaws.
Mel's back, and I'll switch him, please. Lol.
Yes.
RR, like turtles.
And High Noot 3 is not doing any swaps for this map. They're sticking with their.
You said. What did you say? What concert did you say it was stick?
Bobby McFerrin.
Bobby McFerrin. Lol. You know what I have found myself listening to? I think it's so funny. Is how every single person on the planet is like, Michael McDonald has a gorgeous voice, but also anytime someone pretends to sing, they're like, it's a
magical.
consensus. Like Michael McDonald has a fucking fantastic voice. Also, this is what he sounds like. It's like you couldn't try a little harder or make him pretend he sounds good. Like, good lord. Also, that song's been stuck in my head for like a month.
Unfortunate.
Back in long ago.
Yeah. So you might have your wish. I'm not saying it's happening because it's Jonah and he might swap. But I can dream.
You must use a smile for nostalgic days. In a minute, what you wanted to say, oh, you'll realize what it really was. You know the words, Billy?
Nope. Look at your boy Jonah.
Sebastian.
Look at your boy Jonah. They took the to get on cart. They're making it work because the other team's not going around.
All over these sons of a bitches on defense.
You're gonna get us DMCA. Gonna get another strike on our YouTube channel.
See, the Bastion's got the power to visit. Oh, he's dead as shit. He got obliterated. He went back into turret mode for a millisecond and just deleted.
He got res though, so he's back up. Dude, I was just gonna see how long you were gonna sing cast.
The Bastion knows, dude.
Yeah.
And he gets on the card for 20 more minutes or so. Just blasting away. That cat's point and both tanks, like there's full 2 members still alive.
Yeah, they need to like
over here.
They need to get out.
Good lord.
Here's the thing, they don't even have to kill them. They can just leave them in the back. What are they gonna do?
They're gonna blow them up and keep pushing. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so Jonah, here's the deal. Because you're right there, you can't actually shoot forward.
But he can't get shot at from there. It's got that spot in the middle to keep him alive.
Look, if Oxford Kills is gonna be on high ground, he's gonna storm everyone, blow his ass up in a millisecond.
Yeah. Or he's gonna take this weird direct angle. I do like Gingerbeard playing the Torbjorn. I don't want to get too excited about Bastion and forget about the torpedo.
Dude, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Yep.
I told you.
Insta deleted, but he's gonna get rezzed. He gets a free res here.
Does he?
Yeah.
And he doesn't get caught in the science flame either, so he's free on this back.
Yeah, because he got rezzed after.
Look at Gingerbeard. Oh, he gets knocked off high ground.
Which actually just gave him a really nice angle here. Jonah hit Q. They gotta get rid of that turret. Symphonia John, just pull your gun out. Go all zero suit.
What if I ulted in
They're still leaving. They've left the turret.
Yeah.
That turret's getting in so much value there.
Phantom's got it, but it ends up going down a part. Okay, to be fair though, they got really far with just a Bastion cart.
They absolutely did. Jonah on the Symmetra is a weird one for me to see, but I'm here for it.
He saw a sim in his life. Not a sim, not a simp. I didn't say simp.
But you just said it.
I mean, I didn't.
I do like the Symmetra pick here. I'm a big fan of it. Like, just annihilating shields is although they're playing so split.
The Phantom is on the flank with the visor.
Kind of weird diagonal dragon, but it's gonna get Zoloft.
It's behind him. It blows him up.
Now that Magic Bangos has like stopped the stopped the momentum, High Noot is really kind of struggling now to kind of get their footing. Fox McCumulus is like the crossfire with the turret and Fox McCumulus on the high ground. They are putting in so much work.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
And they're so split that, like, as much as I like the Symmetra pick, they're not getting in fast enough to make it worth it.
Oh no. The thing is too, Phantom Tones has to be hitting his shots here. The second he misses his shots, they've like lost all value on this attack here.
Yeah. And he's basically fighting a 2v1 on that high ground between Fox the Cumulus and Arrow, but...
Oh, he's on the far side. He went on the far side to take care of Fox the Cumulus, but Symphonia John just sucked them off from the low ground.
Big dynamite. Yeah.
The big dynamite, the massive
Big
shatter does not matter because the shadow comes out, but it's still just going down anyways.
Yeah, again, we're not having anybody following up on those shatters. I wonder if there's just a lack of communication there.
Phantom Tones is still on the high ground here, taking pot shots. Not finding anything though.
He did manage to get the turret, which is helpful because most of them have been ignoring it. Bang My Drum's coming around at a weird angle with the teleporter.
Yep.
I don't...
He needs to get a level 3 beam. If he gets level 3 beam in this backline, we haven't really noticed him yet.
No, the turret's gonna do it.
And kills him. Taco just spinning on point. I mean,
listen, he's just hanging out.
I'm not sure about this. If like you have the sim, like I'm expecting a full 6-man TP teleport play. Right.
Well, either that or you just get in their face and charge up that beam. But they're allowing them to, and they've been doing this all night. They've just been letting
True.
Bang Bus just poke. They're getting so much value before the fight even starts.
What he needs to do is
Bang My Jumps doesn't have time.
He needs to play behind Monster Toss and behind color and just charge off the shield.
Yeah.
Fox machine in the courtyard here.
Big Coalescence here, keeping the tanks alive.
Not finding me right here. He walks to the shield, finally finds a level 2, level 3 beams.
There we go.
Some people here.
That's exactly what we're after.
Here, but it's going to be a little far too late. They already capped point here. The ball is just get out.
Yeah.
It's dead, and they need to take a point here.
Yeah. So there we are.
2.5, 3 minutes pushing that.
Yeah. But here's the thing. They did the thing where they set the wall up and they were like, okay, let's go. And then they all went in and it worked just fine.
You know what the issue was? I wasn't singing like Michael McDonald.
That's true.
That's why they were so slow on that
second
point attack. And
the teleporter is going to take this high ground here. And Phantom Tones is just going to have free range of it with Bob coming out of the corner. They don't have much to deal with it other than to just kill him real quick, which...
They got Discord Orb, it does not matter. It gets blown up. Taco Q's in the back on the Tracer. Taco goes in with the minefield.
That immortality field is just going to keep everybody up.
Symphonia John just sucking off back to the Phantom Tones.
Oh.
No, he walked into a mine. Oh. No. Big
Shatter gets
here,
Ginger
though.
Beard with a really nice Transcendence here while their team.
So there is no real stuns on the side of
Neither team has stuns.
3 for the it's like my brain just had a massive brain fart. No stuns for the ball on Hynix 3 right now. I mean, Taco's swapping, but like he's having free reign here on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, he really is.
I might have just kept the ball here just in this last 30 seconds. All you need is a ball to push people off point for half a second to win, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
When it gets to OT.
Proxima Cumulus getting a very sneaky pick on Zoloft there, which is going to be really bad for this push.
Fullspawn finds nothing from Proxima Cumulus. Very upsetting, but you have Bongos here on defense. And Splooge. Bongo, Splooge, and Window here. If they do Window Splooge, this could be huge. Ginger Beard's going to often just toss that anyways. Block off this walkway. There's still 20 seconds to go, though, so you need to be a little bit careful here on the defense. If they waste too much stuff in the last fainting moments here, they may end up getting something away. Ginger Beard on this turbo flank. Bongo toss Symphony Drum ready to go in whenever they need to.
Yeah, they've got to make that decision quick.
Bongo tosses here. The Bongos come down. Bongo tosses swing, and he wants to get that shatter ASAP, but he does go down. Color just trying to get Tracer in the background, but he needs to be facing forward and take care of this team with Bongos. Bongos go unused on the attack here.
Ginger got the hammer kill on Zoloft.
A bit of miscommunication there. I think in that situation you send a shield forward as the Orisa towards the cart so your Reinhardt can stand behind shield and at least have a chance to swing. He drops the shield and just dies, and then the colored actually just dies to a lone Tracer in their back line, unfortunately. Which, I mean, that's a lot of health the Tracers. That's like 3.5 full clips the Tracer's having to put into an Orisa to kill her, so I think at that point you just gold up, you just run forward. But they can turn to fight a little bit.
Yeah, I think as well, High Noot is just, I don't know what it is about this map, but to me they're being very, very passive. Which this team is typically pretty aggressive. So I don't know if they're just missing a piece of the puzzle or something in, Magic Bangladesh is just, I don't know. Because they're being so passive and then they get poked down before they can get in. Even stuff like Bonzi's taking like these wide angles with his shield up and is just getting deleted. Oh, they're gonna doing some sneaky cheeky shit by hanging in the house here. Probably about to make me eat my words.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can play Bastion on cart all day too. And double Makata kills come out. Alright, so here's the deal. You've lost your main tank. You didn't full hold them. Like, you weren't full held, right?
Right.
So, holding this close, I guess I did super hard push first point, but like, I'm just a little confused with the values here. If they lose anybody here early, it's an immediate issue. Phantom Tones is tied to a random Torb turret in the back. How did that turret get up there? Oh, the Torb was back there.
Yeah.
That didn't even happen. They looked way too long here in the front, though. Reinhardt's back with the Baptiste.
Yeah, now you just need to die or get out. Yeah, but now they've used enough time. And Zoloft's still there.
No, they're just staggering him, dude.
Yeah, I liked the idea of the very close push, and they wasted a good amount of time. But now they're still held up there.
Here's the real issue: you've now allowed a Bastion Torb to completely set up on cart with an Orisa Sigma.
Yeah.
You've given them exactly what they want, which is a full-blown pirate ship. And you don't have a Diva, you don't have a Genji, you don't have the team to take care of this unless Bang My Drums literally just throws himself and dies on cart and kills them with murder mines. They don't kill the Bastion here.
No, and that
some miracle.
Yeah, and that Torp turret on the back
the
is
shatter on the Bastion. It doesn't matter, she's still alive though.
Yeah.
with a really nice purple from Arrow. I do want to make sure we catch that
they
there.
didn't quite, honestly, they didn't quite have the team composition to do that hold right there in the front. Like, play with a May. Like, you had Phantom Tones on the Ashe who was, like, way in the back the whole time. Like, play with a May, play with a Reaper or a McCree or something. Have a stun, have the big DPS or the survivability in the front to actually sustain and hold there. You had the Baptiste, which was fine, but I think they still had Lucio as well, too. Like, play Bap Mercy. You lose your Reinhardt? No, you just res him right there in their face.
Yeah.
Big purple comes out on the attack. We're seeing a tire from a on the side. A big grab only finds the immortality field in the turret. But Bob is on the side taking pot shots. He gets halted on top of the cart to have a better vision. But now there's splooge from the side from Gingerbeard, and a Science Slam finds only Bob. This is absolutely wild. That Bob was in air and just ducked away. That was very goofy looking. And both teams only lost one person. The 8 ults that were just spent. Positas is slept and rocked at the same time, which is very funny. On the ground, half sleep color barely gets out alive, gets healed up. Bodies are left here. Phantom Tones on the high ground with 1 health, desperately asking for help.
Yeah.
You have a
that is such a precarious place to take
shot.
Yeah. Fox McCumulus swaps over to the Tracer. He's had enough of the Bastion, which I agree. You're not going to get set back up again, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe 3rd point if you're lucky right at the beginning, but you got to swap to something else. And they don't have anything to really deal with it except for landing in an unfortunate trap.
Phantom's dueling the Tracer on the high ground here.
That Torp turret weighing in the back.
He finds the Tracer, but now Gingerbeard's on the high ground as Torbjorn. Doesn't see the Junkrat. The Junkrat's up there with you, dude. Pay attention.
He gets out, but he should not have.
A 3-man Science Slam, though. There's no Baptiste to heal you from that. They take massive damage. Your Gingerbeard's 1 health is not going to get away from that. Bonzitas finds 3. There's a Tracer somewhere in your backline. But, where is there? I don't even know. Where the hell did she go? It's a magician. Oh, she's right there. She's right on the corner. I thought she went in the side room, and I was so confused.
Oh. No, it's unfortunately, he's so hyper-focused on getting whoever's up on that high ground that he's not looking at the ground, and that's what killed him last time.
True.
Anton's almost getting pulled off and killed, but he's going to get Mr. Trifecta and throw another Bob. But Arrow this time has Sleep Dark. Somebody woke him up. But they're just gonna wait it out, it looks like. Supports are completely split off from the rest of the team.
Yeah,
that is really bad for them.
Yeah, that's a massive stagger, too.
Yeah. Now, Arrow does get Symphonia John asleep, so he does get something for it. But he's just wasting his own team's time. You know, he in that moment, he needed to die.
I mean, there's only so much you can do. You can hit me! Hit me now!
Yeah.
Can they just ignore you? So Fox continues again on this high ground, looking to try to take care of Phantom Tones.
Or Gingerbeard's
just gonna clap him. But now there's a monkey up there too. Both DPS are dead on the side of the defense. Pulse Bomb finds nobody. Zoloft is looking dangerously low.
Yeah.
Monkey's probably gonna take care of the rest of everybody else.
John's only got 1 HP. He might be able to skate away. Nope, Fox McCumulus had him in his sights.
They regroup here. They grab. There's no one, unless Taco sucks the grab up. They grab, they can tire into it. They have a beat to protect them from the cum. Sorry.
Yeah.
The splooge. It's just like the hard, like I said the word and I'm like, oh, gross. The tire comes out early though, and who's that gonna find?
No one.
Immortality field. You killed the immortality field with it. The grab sucks talking to this human, but
what?
like.
The turret's gonna take down Phantom Tones. Both bubbles are out from colored.
Ooh, Science Slam finds Gingerbeard. Gingerbeard's dangerous, and they need to take out this Torb ASAP though. He's putting lots of damage.
Finally, Mr. Trifecta's there doing his thing.
If Fox McCumulus finds a good stick here though, throws a random pulse bomb and finds the Baptiste though, that's huge.
There's Mr. Trifecta being angry monkey. He's just gonna push the team away.
There's Boot Crew.
We got trapped.
Monkey. Immortality Field's there from the For the he's, Bob's going to be back there on point, taking care of everyone else who tries to walk down this corner. The sleep is not there from the Ana, and that Bob is just going to take care of everybody. The sleep finally does come out, but there's a burn on Myella on point. It's just a tracer there. 1v5. Can't imagine she can do too much. Finally goes down to a random shot from Zoloft, and that's going to be the map to high Noot 3.
Hey. That puts us...
No 3-0 happening tonight.
No. Reverse sweep? Is it going to happen? We'll see. Listen, his turret put in work. Actually, it's going to be this.
This is where he fell. He was standing completely still, just shooting at a bastion. Oh, that's...
that unfortunate cue.
Oh, yes.
And then the turret gets Symphonia John.
Play of the game where he's dead for half of it.
Peak Torbjorn play of the game. That is how it's done.
I think my favorite one ever was that one on Reddit where it's just a Torbjorn staring at a Widow's ass. Oh, his turret kills like 5 people.
Yeah.
Too funny. So
all right.
Next, map 4. We going to
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
If I had to guess, it's going to be King's Row because it's one of the options. While they're doing that, I will do these spectator swaps. Making me do work. How dare they? Let's see. On Magic Bang Bus, we have Taco and Gingerbeard back to tank. Fox and Arrow and DPS. And Mela and Trifecta support. So their support line staying the same. And that's who we got for Magic Bang Bus.
What you got?
And then once again, the hybrid maps for the next 2 weeks are Kings Row, Hollywood, and Eichenwald. Our last major clip that surfaced the internet was on Eichenwald, so maybe we'll see a repeat there.
Ooh, yeah. I hope not. Man, if someone back caps like that ever again, I'll be so upset. Oh,
I just wish... My favorite thing about that clip is that because it was me, nobody casts my actual screen name anymore. So it's just like, how much is Billy gonna get? Meanwhile, there's no one named Billy on any of the teams.
I mean, that's fair.
It's very funny.
Good Lord. At least I titled the clip cool, though.
Oh, yeah.
What I called you, what I could say was Backnar, Lord of Backcats. Oh, God.
So
they choose a map?
They have not yet. I'm sure that they're waiting for... someone's taking a bathroom break. They're probably just waiting. They're referring to it as taking half a Dan break.
Oh.
So,
interesting.
Yeah.
I think the thing that bothered me most about that back cap is like there was multiple times someone turned around and looked at the point and then said, you know what? No, I'm not going to go touch it.
Honestly, Josh's shatter is what kept that one, because they almost backed up into it, like as they were backing away from the team. And then Josh shattered them, and then they just had to stop.
It's just like... I mean, no, the comms are probably wild, and there's all the sound effects, but there's also the sound effect of the beep, 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 beep of your cart about to be capped. Like, what's going on, man? Oh,
too good.
And that's the funny thing, too, is like it happened against like the team that's only lost 3 maps in the Black.
Right.
Of course, it's the team that literally pub stomped everybody. Is the team that allows a 25-second long back cap. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Let's
see. Are we able to see the... I can't see the prediction. I'm just curious what people did, but...
I don't know. Let me pull it back up.
Since I'm a mod/editor, I'm not allowed to...
Oh, I can see it. Hold on. as the channel itself, I can see it.
As the 5mu Alpha Overwatch League.
Right now we have a pretty even split, 49%, 51% split.
Okay.
5,010 channel points towards Magic Bang Bus 2 and 5,000 towards High Noot 3. 2 people voting for High Noot 3, 3 for Magic Bang Bus 2.
All right.
So odds are looking 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 point, 1 and 2.06 and 1 and 1.94. I think, oh no, we're waiting on your map. Dang, roasted. Roasted and toasted.
Wait,
But
no,
you probably repost their map pick again.
Yeah, it's Magic Bang Bus's map pick.
They chose Eichenwald.
All right, Eichenwald.
They do want that back cap.
They do. They saw my strat, and they wanted to make it a thing. Still waiting on some potential swaps.
At this point, I'm just like looking at Twitter because it's been a second. This is pretty funny. I'm going to read this.
Okay.
LeBron James Jr. won't wear his dad's number. Quote, he doesn't want people to know who he is. Followed by comment of, quote, coming in number 4, LeBron James Jr., some guy in the crowd. Hey, bro, who that guy is? Like his name being LeBron James Jr. Just
Oh my God.
give it away. Hey, yo, bro, who that is? Good Lord. No, I want to see someone play ball. I want to see someone miraculously learn the over-the-wall bridge boop that I get people with. It's so funny to me. Oh, it's such a satisfying boop when you get it on people. We have 3 different R's from 3 different people.
I only listen to the captains.
Ginger says I am the captain.
But the captains were involved in that.
It's one of those boops that like getting hit by it, you're like, oh mother, that was a fucking good one. And then you get hit by a second time, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
My record though is I've gotten 4 people at once. And that made me just about cream my jorts, you know? I don't know if you know what that feeling is like, Billy, but
Yeah, not really.
You're not a ball player. I mean, any fucking blonde American dude from the 90s wears jorts, stick.
Yeah.
That's like a passage. If you weren't wearing at some point in your life a graphic tee that had like Jaws or like an N64 character on it, jorts and sandals, like the open toes, essentially what like Chacos are, like sandals like that. Like, were you even a white male in the 90s?
Here's the thing, I wasn't big in jorts, but like cargo shorts.
Yeah,
in general, where it was at for me.
The hunter lays a trap for his prey.
I mean, I wasn't really either. I was born in '94, but I hit 2000. I was looking fresh, 6 years old, 4th of July, looking fresh with my jorts and my sandals, tiptoeing in my jandals, looking real flying in my jorts and my t-shirt from Old Navy.
So we're seeing a bit of a Spider-Man meme with the tank line here.
Yep.
With the Sigma or so.
I was like, Spider-Man. Oh.
Yeah. With Arrow hanging out on the Pharah again.
Yep. Hedging his bets that Phantom Tones is not going to be hitting his long-range shots on the McCree today.
No, Gingerbeard going down,
huge,
taking down
though.
Colored. Yeah.
Arrow finding his value too. Already at 70% to his ult charge here.
Man, Proximculo's getting big. Phantom Tones now has, or Arrow has free reign now.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing that can stop him.
He's peppering him, dude.
Yeah.
He's at 8%.
But it doesn't look like the target focus is... Okay, there it goes. I was like...
There doesn't need to be target focus. There's 6 of them. There's 3 of them. The only heals left are Zenyatta. You have this point. Barring some kind of miracle. Really early
Cumulus
saying... Cumulus is a little strange. Maybe
I think he was just like...
Swapping? Maybe he thought they were pushing up there.
Yeah, maybe.
Situation. Maybe he's just super cocky. You never know.
That's a potential. I mean, look, they're all the way back at the archway.
True.
Like, I don't know if the dragons were the reason for that, but that's where they're at, and they're just now pulling up. But Arrow is just gonna walk across the bridge. He's about to press Q, and it's gonna be really bad for them.
He needs to be careful. He needs to take care of. He needs to take care of that guy first. Yes, yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't know what it looks like on your screen, but Phantom Toad's body went to the fucking moon. What the hell?
Yeah.
It just went boom! Oh, well, they just killed everybody.
Yeah. Mr. Trifecta with the kind of weird transcendence, which has kind of been a thing tonight. He trans for his team winning.
Yeah, victory trance.
Listen, if that's what it is, I'm here for it. But I don't think it was.
Yeah, but again, good play by Arrow, knowing that there's
McCree,
knowing there's a McCree and making sure that McCree dies first.
Yeah.
Tyre comes out from Banging My Drums. This is going to be his 4K. Nope,
hey,
it's going to be 2K for
two.
Still waiting on his 4K Tyre. He's usually allotted once per week.
Yeah. He's had troubles getting any kills on a lot of them. Just unlucky shots on the Tyre.
Uh-oh, here comes Bronson. Finally. Finds the kill onto Arrow.
I find dealing with Forrest as McCree incredibly difficult. I really struggle.
That's because your aim's bad.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
I mean, mine's bad too. Like, I'm not saying like I'm any better. I'm just.
Well, like with Ash or Widow, like I'm a lot better. The zoom helps a lot, but like I find it so difficult with McCree.
I'm an actual idiot when I can't play McCree to save my life, dude.
Arrows off to the side, getting some pepper damage.
One of these tanks on the attack and can kill himself, swap ball, and come boot someone off the map. Phantom's on the high ground, going high nooning to kill the Pharah. He goes, nope,
you know what?
Out of my game.
That's worth it. Fox McCumulus doing a little parkour. He jumped off the bridge and then used his dash to go to the other side.
Assumes he had left, so he just stands there and shoots downfield. Hanzo finds free value there.
Yeah, once Fox McCumulus is after you,
there's no McCree here. I think Arrow needs to go now.
Yeah, if he's gonna do it, now it's
there's actually no McCree at all now. Now it's just a soldier who's immediately on the flank. The orb, though, is going to take care of Arrow. Very much so.
Banging My Drums going down early here. It's going to be a problem. Gets both tanks. Symphonia jumps down.
Sigma's dead. Trance is out, but there is Dragons on the backside of point. Phantom's orb here trying to fight this Pharah.
Yeah, and honestly, again, you don't always have to kill to get value.
No. Tyler's there, into a trance, doesn't matter. The Frisbee from across the way perfectly lands on center of point. Gonna keep holding here. Vanguard Drum goes down to the Orisa. That's gonna be point 2 here. 2. Magic Mania Plus. Again, Arrow still having the barrage here.
I mean, there were just so many other ults that went through. He just didn't need to use it.
Yeah, look for a barrage, like a Hulk barrage combo would be pretty huge here as well too.
Yeah, and this is a good map for it. There's not a lot of places to hide, you know.
They need the suck of Symphonia John down. That is a must here.
But they're just gonna back out and try again.
Yeah. Huge value from the window. Just blows through the shields, running for targets. Just like have the same ults they've had the past 2 minutes. Just a matter of when are they going to use them.
Yeah, they've really had not a great opportunity with some of them. But Fox McCumulus has Dragons again, and this is a great hallway to launch them down.
Oh, and 5 for that because that's all they need, honestly.
But they're waiting for Phantom Toad's ult up. Visor's down. I think they're waiting again. Yeah, both teams are just going to be back up to 6. We actually see Symphonia John swap to Roadhog here.
Engaging the enemy.
Interesting. He's looking for some pulled poor combos here.
Yeah.
Want some easy free value. Here's that. They double.
Go, bongo, barrage.
Oh my word, and that's exactly what I wanted. Window comes through too, though. But window, bongo,
entire immediately gets destroyed.
Good Lord, finds 4 people, and the other 2 left are decimated around the corner. They set themselves up.
Color to drop bongo too.
Symphonia John comes out with a random kind of trance here from his trifecta.
Color didn't touch.
Symphonia John goes for the high ground for a slam instead of jumping off the cart, and Color can't touch, so they're just gonna walk that one in. That's massive. That's actually, I don't think they would have taken that, to be honest. That was their whole team coming out right there.
No, I mean,
1 or 2 members there on the back end.
Yeah, Symphonia John just needed to waste time.
He went.
So I don't know if that was a thing.
I think he just wanted to slam.
Yeah, well, with that, and I don't know if maybe he just like overshot and was like, I can make it around.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He touched it.
Yeah,
I guess he touched it for a second, but not long enough.
And maybe it was just a maybe it's just a communication error, and someone was like, "Oh, I can touch," and then, because I mean, Colored was right there.
He was right there. He was
like
close.
Another millisecond, and Blizzard might have countered it.
But I will also say, of all the tanks I've seen Symphonia John play, Ball is not in that wheelhouse.
No,
I don't think I've really seen him play Ball often. I think it may have just been, I want to slam here. Let me get the high ground so I can. I think he grappled out of spawn, didn't have grapple.
Yeah.
If you're not a necessarily seasoned Ball player, but a consistent Ball player, you don't have the forethought to, you don't have the forethought to roll, bounce, jump off cart to slam. You thought I need to get a high ground. So.
I need a high spot to press control. Yeah. Seeing a lot of the same, but High Noot going back to that brawl comp. Very, very heavy brawl.
Reaper Cree. Didn't even ult it here out. Symphonia John's shield already dead. Does not matter. They waste immortality kills super early though, which is super well. Phantom Tone's on the slow flank by being behind.
Oh yeah. Taco takes down DDR Daikenkai, so they are without speed boost, and they are so split. Okay, they've managed to get back together, but if they would have decided to run in or get another quick halt, they would have been dead. Bang My Drums going down is going to be really bad here. Fox Makimula is going way up, just looking for some poke damage, hoping to get a quick pick. Got that corner Sonic, and they're just gonna lay into him. And accidental wrong facing window. But doesn't, even if they had set that up correctly, it would have just, I mean, they got destroyed immediately.
Yeah, you don't have the comp for a window.
Not really, yeah.
If Bang My Drums was on Junkrat or something, maybe I take that window. You can have Symphonia John hold shield. You know, blow Junkrat left clicks and McCree left clicks, but like that window does nothing for your Reaper.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
No matter what orientation it is.
Yeah, and we actually see Zoloft swap over to the Moira, and I am a huge fan of this transition. And Colored also swapping over to the D.Va, but Phantom Tones gets taken down early by the splash damage from Taco. And again, High Noot they're doing a really, like, I applaud them actually sitting and waiting for the rest of their team. But they are not moving fast enough.
The issue being, though, they lose one of their team members every 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And they've spent a minute and a half, 2 minutes waiting for their team members.
Yeah. We actually see Bang On My Drum swapping over to Soldier, which I like because they're not getting in fast enough for the thing there. And Colored's gonna...
by Colored.
And Fox Mikimus goes down. That's a huge amount of damage gone. Bongos are up. Mr. Trifecta putting up his Transcendence and just body blocking the enemy's shots.
Symphonia John just obliterated with Bang Drums and Phantom Tones. They've got nothing left here. Just a Coalescence, 2 supports, and a D.Va. Like, look for your ult charge here, but no, you're not going to win this fight.
Yeah.
If DDR Daikenkai can get beat,
don't use anything else. Yeah.
But Symphonia John's gonna be looking to come in. I mean, they're staying alive with the exception of Colored.
Don't use any ults here. Don't you do it.
Daikenkai takes down Mr. Trifecta, but Bob takes down DDR Daikenkai.
Not over yet.
It's not. 45 seconds left. They've got 3 ultimates online. Yeah. And with the way Bang on My Drums is playing, he'll probably get Visor, and Moira will probably have Coalescence in the middle of this fight. They just have to speed in and get there.
If Symphonia John finds a good shatter, I can see Color getting bombed here too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shatter.
Finds nobody though.
Nobody.
Super unlucky.
There's the beat. There's the noon. It's gonna get 2.
That's huge.
Symphonia John gets Science slammed. And they're the only ones on point.
Wow,
And they're gonna take it.
Find everybody.
As Fox McCumulus is gonna get, he's gonna get DDR Daikenkai as his dying breath. As Color gets the punch on Fox McCumulus.
Classic overtime crunch of just a fight that like you're like, oh, we got this. We just have to wait till overtime and win one more fight, and the attacking team comes in and just kind of without using much. Like the Shatter finds nobody, but they just steamroll for some reason. They find the kills they need.
Well, that High Noon getting Gingerbeard out of the way, as well as Arrow, took out a lot of the suppression. You know, they didn't have the halt anymore. You didn't have Dynamite. And it just puts a lot of pressure on you. But now they have to be very, very careful with these flank defenses. Phantom Tones takes down Arrow with the help of Colored. And now they're going after Fox Cumulus, who has dragons again. He's going to send them out, and Colored eats them again. He said, I'm on Diva now. No more ults for you.
Both of those are going to be posted in chat later tonight, I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Visor on the high ground from Bang My Drums. That shield from the Sigma is not going to do too much, and he has the angle to get some shots down.
Yeah.
Dynamite, though, from Arrow.
I mean, if Arrow's going to spend his time taking down Bang on My Drums, he's not helping his team.
You either kill their entire team in the next 2 seconds, or you rotate it for no reason. They've got that point, and you are in a terrible spot, sir.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just jump off the map. Don't waste any time. You know that you're getting out, and now you're staggered.
Yeah. He did manage to get DDR Daikenkai, and while the spawn advantage is there for them, because they're just going to hold here, and Lucio will be back in a second. You know, it is a thing. It does slow them down a little bit. They lose a little bit of healing output on this attack, but they're not going to really make a whole lot of use of it, and Lucio is back already. Yeah, Symphonia John is just getting free push. Coalescence coming out from Zoloft here to start this engagement as a huge shatter gets 4!
Oh, no.
The Noon not getting anybody, but is putting a lot of pressure on shields. Yeah. Bob does take down Symphonia John. Gingerbeard's gonna go down as Mila is probably next to go. But Mr. Trifecta pressing Q on the way out.
Here is
so he's too far back for it to stop.
Colored stands on top of cart and ults here once he gets unfrozen.
Yep. He's got the high ground. Oh, but the slam puts it on the wrong side of cart.
Now you're getting close spawned. Hybrided.
Mr. Trifecta goes down, but Mela's got the Coalescence here to keep their team up. Bongos are out. Gonna be a lot. Symphonia John takes down Arrow with the beat. They're all grouped up together. And they're gonna take this. Woo! With only a 13-second difference.
Yeah. For what felt like that first point not going their way at all. It's the exact opposite of the other push. Steamrolled first point, got stuck second point, and kind of just got given third point, and here stuck first point, steamrolled second point, and got kind of just given the third. Again, like the second that's just the way it flipped out too, is with the kills, they took that third point, they pushed that cart all the way to that first corner before they even had to engage. They were given so much space on third point on the attacker's side.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting here. 3-3. I don't remember how these rules work, but I think this means they're going to have to try to push as far as they can.
Yes. Yep.
Colored. I'm sorry about that second one, too.
No, you're not. Alright. He just won't leave me alone. Yeah, I mean, it's working for him. You throw color on Fox McCumulus and gets away with it. Gets a lot better. But we see Fox McCumulus
playing the slimy hero now. I'm here for it. You know, this is where you hack D.Va the entire game, and then they don't get to DM stuff anymore.
Yeah. Only problem is here, he gets caught once, his defense forwards.
Right.
You're already low on damage with having the Sombra being invisible all the time.
Yeah.
She needs to find instant value on hacks, or it's. And this is just like a person like, I hate Sombra, don't get me wrong. I know how to play Sombra. And right now, like the constant invis Sombra who's flanking, unless she's giving the most ridiculous accurate information on positions and player compositions, she needs to be in the front line finding the hacks on the Ryan or the D.Va as soon as possible every time. Or just finding kills like that for free because
the other thing
kind of sitting AFK.
And got the hack on the D.Va right there.
Yes.
The other thing about
they're already at 60% ult charge on the Sombra, which is massive, 70% now too.
The other thing about Sombra, but the rest of the team's straight on point.
D.Va.
And he's just gonna leave. He's just gonna translocate her into point. He's gonna be lucky to get out alive. He does. He snags the health pack.
He's gonna have EMP here.
Phantom Tones takes down Arrow, but Mr. Trifecta gets the vengeance. DDR Daikenkai's Discord and is not gonna last for much longer with that nice pull from Gingerbeard. An EMP on the next time they attempt to come in. But right now it's just colored and the ball. Honestly, he's just gonna wait for the team to fold. If anybody tries to get there, he's just gonna EMP now, and that's gonna be that hold.
I've never heard Sigma say that before. He yelled. Did he yell that for you too?
I didn't hear it.
He was like, "To dust you shall return." He just like screamed it. I'm like Gandalf. I just don't play enough Sigma. I've never heard that. Usually he's like, what is he, Swedish? I think. Dutch. Usually yells something in a different language. Yeah, like German or something. That's weird.
Ready for battle.
To dust you shall return.
But man, that was a really nice defense from Magic Mingles. The other thing I was going to mention with that, Fox McKeemus was doing a really nice job of, and this is just kind of a side effect of playing Sombra or any kind of flanker, is just simply letting them know that you exist is sometimes enough just to pull attention. Like, you don't even have to do anything. You can literally just, like, turn visible for a second and then translocate out, and then they're still, like, but someone's around.
You stand behind them and you do the boop emote or boop voice line while invisible.
That's true.
That
And it's enough just to pull attention.
Put sprays down while you're invisible. That makes people really antsy, too.
Yeah. So, you know, like, even if you're not getting hacked, sometimes just your sheer presence, it's kind of the Widowmaker thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not getting kills, it's enough. Yeah. Arrow takes down Symphonia John, but they are going to get the res. They're very lucky they had that. But now
they pushed it aggressively out here.
Yeah, they took a lot of space there. They need to get rid of Phantom ASAP. There it is.
No res. Arrow has free reign on this backside. The only thing to try to kill him is a Junkrat. Junkrat's inside though. Doesn't find anybody. The window comes out. Taco's kind of left out to dry here. No shields up right now. Shield actually gets pushed in front of the wall. Coalescence comes out. D-Next to D.Va. It's like a slow burn first cap take here.
Yeah.
Magic Bang Bus.
All that's going to be left is Phantom Tones. He tried his best.
Yep.
And that's going to be that. And that makes Magic Bang Bus our winners for tonight.
Yeah, 3-1 fashion. Close games.
Very close. Oh my
Across the
goodness.
board.
Play of the game.
Very excited for this Zenyatta play of the game.
You just rip people apart. Sure does.
Oh yeah.
Triple kill.
Who's next? Who's next?
Who's here?
Good
Dang.
lord, 35% of team damage taken here.
Epic.
Dang.
You thought I was out of
Well
business
done,
doing
all
business,
around.
huh?
Good stuff.
So,
Good
well
work.
done. That does mean it is Magic Bang Bus's map for tonight.
Predictions been put in. They're your bits, you dirty bit betters. I just wish I could participate.
Sinners. Yeah, right.
I'm a mod. I can't vote. It's so annoying. Go ahead and putting the poll up for MVP for tonight. I want to put one up here for Zola for sure.
Absolutely.
Any other options here? Chat.
I think Fox
Really?
Cumulus should go on the list. I agree with Arrow.
I don't know how to spell his name.
Yeah, just do Foxem, but not Foxem. And is that only 3? We need one more, right?
Mr. Matt says Poggy's in chat. That's
Poggies,
not a player.
indeed.
Not a player. You know, player name. All right, Poggies will be our fourth choice. It's going to be
Oh my God.
I know that's going to end up winning.
Yeah, it's the.
I'm going to put Bang in my drums
I agree.
because he had a Bastion game today. And
He was very
shredded
flexible
people.
today on the DPS picks.
So go ahead and click on that polling there on your screen. Everybody should be able to vote for your
Cloud but creative.
and vote for your player of the game for tonight. Again, this was Tiny 3 versus Magic Bang Bus 2 in a 3-1 fashion for Magic Bang Bus. Close games, though. Definitely not what it seems score-wise. Magic Bang Bus going to hold on to their first place position here for the league. 1 week left for playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know if there can be too much shaken up here in the red division as far as placings can go.
Well, now both of these teams are 6 and 5.
Yeah.
So
I don't think
potentially. We'll have to look.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Anyways,
but our next game is not tomorrow.
not tomorrow. Tomorrow
we have a
we're
reschedule.
off. We got to reschedule. So Wednesday, you can tune in for Birds Aren't Real.
No, that one team, and nobody said peanut butter.
That one team, nobody said. Oh, that's right, because Tuesday moved to Wednesday, and Wednesday moved to Thursday.
Right.
So Wednesday will be that one team, and nobody said peanut butter. Another Red Division game followed on Thursday. There will be 2 games being played, only one being streamed. Unfortunately, the game being streamed will be Birds Aren't Real versus Carolina Reapers. The other game will be, of course, Smooth Brain Gang versus Team by Tito's. Black Division standings also kind of in the same place as Red. There's not too much that can happen, barring some sort of miracle of our first place team just rolling over dead, going 0-3 for the rest of the season, and Birds Aren't Real picking up a bunch of wins there. And I think if my team, Team by Tito's, if we beat your team this week and then win out 3-0 the rest of the season, we take second place from you, I think. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, we're
It's
like in a weird tied position, but not
Yeah.
really, because I think you have the head-to-head. It's weird.
Right.
It's strange. But again, playoffs coming up soon. 2 weeks from now, playoffs will be starting. Double elimination brackets. It'll be interesting. It'll be crazy. Standard games of 5, best of 3.
Yes.
In playoffs until the finals, best of 7. It's a nightmare. Everyone loves it.
We're here for it.
Stay tuned for then. I don't know if we're doing All-Stars. Do we know if we're doing All-Stars? Did we talk about All-Stars?
I don't think we've gotten that far yet.
We should probably talk about All-Stars.
We should probably talk about that. As well, if you don't know what we're talking about, make sure that in the Discord you go check out League News. There's actually the entire bracket for the playoff season is already there, including our dates for the first sets of games. So you can follow that bracket pretty easily, and make sure that you know when stuff is coming up. So that's coming up very, very soon.
We're going to go ahead and close the voting here. Oh, Fox McCumulus actually wins. Fox McCloud, but creative. Poggy does not win, luckily.
Yeah. His thing, had it been Dead Gopher, I think we might have had it as a win there.
He had some disgusting headshots on Hanzo tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Actually gross.
Hanzo's in a really great place right now, and Fox McCumulus is proof that
don't tell him, even though
it's working.
I'm saying it on stream, but don't tell him. I was keeping track of his tracer pulse bombs.
Uh-huh.
I believe he was 1 for 9 for sticks.
Dang.
But, you know, nobody's counting.
Yeah, nobody's counting. Definitely
Nobody's
not.
counting.
Definitely
You know,
nobody counted that it was 1 for 9.
You know, I'm
But
just saying.
that dragon accuracy.
If he's upset about it, then 4 weeks ago when he was counting in chat himself, he shouldn't have started it. Because now every time I watch one of his games, I keep track. I don't remember what it was. It was like week 4 or something. He like missed 5 sticks in a row and hit the 6. When he hit the 6, we were like, "Whoa, yeah!" we were celebrating in chat, like, "Yeah, dude." I don't think you got to kill, but yeah, nice.
It stuck. That's all that mattered.
Yeah. So again, we're off tomorrow, but we will see you all again on Wednesday for that one team. And nobody said peanut butter. This has been Iron Brew with Mr. Macnar, Billy casting tonight with Mr. Steckmonster on the cams. Once again, with the Find Me Off Overwatch League Season 12. We will catch you all on Wednesday. You will have a wonderful night. Mwah.